如果你有 pre-existing condition， 有时候你已经身体有些问题了。For example， 如果你的 back pain， right？OK， 如果你的背已经就是你背已经受过伤了，然后你撞车之后，你还可以去要求这个索赔嘛？我们这次请到司徒律师，他是 from CHING SETO 还有ZHANG，他们就在 Sorrento Valley， 然后其实有做很多不同种的这个律师服务。我们今天要谈到的就是，如果你有 pre-existing condition， 有时候你已经身体有些问题了。For example， 如果你的 back pain， right？OK， 如果你的背已经就是你背已经受过伤了，然后你撞车之后，你还可以去要求这个索赔嘛？就是
there's a myth that you cannot recover, but in actuality, you can recover it. What it's called is the eggshell plaintiff rule. It comes from an old court case where there's someone who had a weak skull and someone hit him on the head, like punched him on the head, and the guy died. And then he got sued, and they said, I shouldn't have to pay since a normal person doesn't die from being hit on the head. And the judge said, no, it's an eggshell plaintiff. He didn't have a choice about getting hit. You had a choice about hitting him, so you got to pay for his death.
Okay.
So applied to a car accident, if you have pre-existing back pain and you get hit and then the back pain goes up by 10 times, then you can recover for the 10 times difference in the back pain.
Okay.
But if you have pre-existing back pain and you get hit and your back pain doesn't change, then you can't get any extras since you can only get the extra stuff that was caused to you, not what you already had before.
So my question for you is, how do you measure pain, for example, like back pain? Is it by the amount of attention you needed from the medical care? For example, now you're going to doctor a lot more after the accident.
Yeah, the shorthand way that it's measured is courts will use how often you're going to the doctor before and after as a proxy. Because if you're more hurt, then you're going to go to the doctor more, to try to get better.
I heard about you can actually get compensation as well for the extra back pain, but then it is causing you emotional stress. Do you get my question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the pain and emotional distress are very closely related. So, if you have more pain, then you'll have a lot of suffering, and you should get more for that as well.
Okay. So basically, you're not just going to chiropractor.
A chiropractor is, okay, they do help people, reduce the pain. But of course, like if you're really, really hurt, then a doctor would be even better because they have stronger medication that they can apply to your back and make the pain go away or get a lot less. Especially if it's like more than 3 months after the accident, then chiropractor or acupuncture may not work as well.
So when you have a car accident, how long can you wait before you start seeing an attorney or a doctor? Or
if you've been in a car accident, in terms of waiting, insurance companies think you should go to a doctor right away if you're in pain, but that's not really how the human body responds because you have adrenaline that kicks in right after, and the inflammatory response takes a few days to a few weeks to kick in. So you may not feel pain until a week or two later. So that's when you should go at the latest.
If you have a pre-existing condition, don't worry about that, right? So as long as you can prove that this accident has caused you additional pain, and by going to doctors and having documentations of it, you should be fine.
Correct.
So what are we talking about next week?
If my child is injured in an accident, can they recover?
Let's say if your child is sitting in the back seat.
Right.
Okay. And you have a car accident, can you recover for them as well?
Right.
There you go. All right, so that's another very interesting topic. I never thought about it that way, but I'm assuming yes.
Yes. But
Yeah.
It's more complicated.
All right, I like complicated. See you guys next week. Bye.